Good morning. It's Tuesday, August 12th, 2025, and welcome to Anchor Watch's morning briefing. I'm Bobby Jones, and here are four stories I think you need to know to start your day. Story number one: Trump delays new China tariffs. Overnight, the White House extended the tariff truce with China for another 90 days. That means the planned jump in duties won't kick in for now. The administration says Beijing has been, quote, dealing quite nicely, unquote, and trade analysts see this pause as clearing space for a possible Trump-Xi summit meeting. Markets will watch whether the pause lowers import price pressure and stabilize supply chains. What to watch for: if negotiations stall, the White House could let the higher rate snap back into place after the 90-day clock expires. Story number two: Trump federalizes Washington, D.C. policing and deploys the National Guard. President Trump has placed the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under federal control for up to 30 days and ordered roughly 800 National Guard personnel to the Capitol, citing a crime emergency. The Justice Department will oversee MPD during the takeover. The move, which uses Section 740 of the D.C. Home Rule Act, drew sharp criticism from D.C. leaders given that violent crime fell significantly last year. The administration says the operations will focus on crime and homelessness. What to watch for: legal pushback over federal authority and whether similar actions are attempted in other cities. President Trump did mention by name the cities of Los Angeles, Baltimore, Oakland, New York City, and Chicago for possible targets of similar actions in the future. Story number three: SCOTUS acts to overturn the same-sex marriage ruling. For the first time since Obergefell versus Hodge in 2015, the Supreme Court of the United States has been formally asked to reverse nationwide marriage equality. The petition, linked to former Kentucky clerk Kim Davis's long-running case, argues the court should revisit the precedent. The justices will first decide whether to take the case. There's no deadline for that decision, but the filing is now officially before the court. What to watch for: whether the court calls for briefs, which is a sign of interest, or denies review outright. Story number four: Trump taps new head for the Bureau of Labor Statistics. President Trump has nominated E.J. Antoni, chief economist at the Heritage Foundation, to be commissioner of the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The pick comes after the firing of the prior BLS head earlier this month following a weak jobs report. Supporters say Antoni will bring accountability. Critics warn about the risk of politicizing a data agency that moves markets. The post requires Senate confirmation. Interesting enough, this individual comes from the Heritage Foundation, the same organization responsible for the creation of Project 2025. What to watch for: Senate hearing timing and any commitments about safeguarding BLS independence and methodology. So to recap our stories this morning: number one, tariffs and the 90-day extension for breathing room with China. Number two, the federalization of DC policing temporarily plus guard support. Number three, the same-sex marriage case. The petition is filed to go before the Supreme Court. We have to wait to see if they accept it. And number four, BLS and the new nominee, who is directly from the Heritage Foundation, and they will be responsible for tracking all labor statistics for the United States. That's your Anchor Watch morning briefing for today. For deep dives and more interviews, please tune in for our Anchor Watch episode live stream Tuesdays at noon Eastern. This week, we'll be talking about the instruments of national power and American civics. I hope to see you there.